When a home inspector goes and does their inspection on a house, they are not usually an expert in any specific area. They're not a licensed HVAC person. They're not an electrician. They're not a general contractor. And even if they are, the scope of your inspection does not include any expertise on anything other than just what they can see with their eyeballs when they look at the house. So when they write their report, it's pretty vague. They'll say something like, there was a soft spot on the roof. So you get a report that says there's a soft spot on the roof. What are you going to say? You tell your realtor that you want to do. You want to have a roofer come over, check it out, see what's going on. You don't want to buy a house that has rotten roof decking and then now you've got to rip it all off and replace it. If you are planning to sell your house, it is smart to hire a home inspector before you list the house. So you get that report, then you can deal with these things before the buyer comes along and has their inspection report. If you have it inspected before you put it on the market, you can go ahead and have a roofer come over and look at it and write up a report that says there's no rot. This is a result of the spacing of the rafters and it's normal. And that way you don't have to deal with a buyer who is concerned about having rotten roof decking. I have one right now where I'm going to sell the house in a couple of months. I had it inspected. The report said that there was evidence of wood-destroying insects under the house, on a joist under the house. So I sent somebody under there and it was dirt dauber nests. It was just mud tubes from dirt daubers. They knocked it off. There's no wood-destroying inspectors. Wording is vague because they are not qualified or being paid to provide definite answers about what's going on. They're just giving you an overview of what they see so that you can then hire experts to address any concerns. So if you're selling a house, get it inspected before you put it on the market, knock the dirt dauber mud off the joists under the house, and then you don't have to deal with a buyer who gets a report that says that there's evidence of possible wood destroying insects, and now you've got to have termite people come in, and buyers are nervous. Every little obstacle is bigger to them than it really is in reality. And it's better if you can remove as many of those obstacles as possible before you have a buyer under contract who's got you. They got you. And if you don't satisfy them, they can back out. So $300 roughly, get it inspected, ask your realtor, what do I need to do with these things? Who do you know who can take care of them without costing me thousands of dollars? That way, once you get your contract, you have a smooth deal all the way to closing, and the buyer doesn't have anything to renegotiate price or ask you for price reductions on repairs or to make repairs. It's a better deal for everybody. And when you are trying to get ready to move, the last thing you want is to have an HVAC guy, a roofer, a carpenter, an electrician coming in whenever they want to come in. You're having to accommodate these appointments. Do it before you list the house, and you will have a lot less headache while you are trying to pack your crap and get out of the house. So I think that's good advice. Ask your realtor who they recommend and make things easier on yourself.